What is going on, everybody? Back at it again with another YouTube video, and as you can tell, we're going to be talking about the Philadelphia Eagles and how I feel going into the season, because guess what? It's only 2 weeks away, and we got some news to talk about and some stuff here and stuff there. But as you can tell, I just got this new Chuck Bernard jersey. It is absolute heat. I love it. It's a great jersey, and I can't wait to rock it all season. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think that the NFL season is back, you know, September 10th, and the Eagles start September 13th. I can't wait. Eagles football is finally on its way back. And as of right now, in this city, you know, there's some things going on right now. I mean, you got Jason Peters, you got the things with Yannick, you got Leonard Fournette, and we'll get to that. But before I do that, make sure to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button to help promote the channel. I mean, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I can't thank you guys enough for the continuous support throughout the pandemic and now through, you know, sports being back. There will be 2 more videos after this one with the Phillies recap from yesterday and the Flyers recap from yesterday. And also the Phillies trade deadline was today, so they also made a move, so I will be talking about that in my next video. But now, to get into today's video, the Eagles, they're almost back, but there's been some moves around the NFL. The waiver wire was today, and, you know, the Eagles didn't make any moves or anything like that, but Leonard Fournette was released. Now, why do I bring that up? Well, Leonard Fournette was a name that I have brought up before in my past videos, you know, connecting him with the Eagles. Because as you know, when we won the Super Bowl in 2017, LeGarrette Blount was a huge piece. Corey Clement was, you know, the speed guy. Jay Ajayi was, you know, the #1 backs. But then you had that LeGarrette Blount effect with, you know, give him the ball and he'll get you yards. He's a power-nosed back. He's going to go down the field, and he's going to lay a body on you. He is a tire-me-down back. And do the Eagles need that? I don't know. I don't know if we do. But Leonard Fournette was just released today by the Jaguars. So you got to ask yourself, should the Eagles take a shot at Leonard Fournette? My opinion, for the right price. Because I'm not overpaying a guy that's going to get a lot of money. I mean, he's in his 4th year. He's a very good running back. I'm not knocking him in any sense of the word. He is not a backup running back. If he came here, he would be a backup running back, but in a way where he would still get just as many touches as Sanders. Sanders is lightning. Fournette is thunder. You connect the two, you got a lot of yards on the ground. You don't have to give Wentz, you know, throwing the ball as much as you would, because it's just not going to happen. If you have those 2 backs, you have arguably the best running back duo in the league. But honestly, I don't see the Eagles getting this move done. It just doesn't really make sense with the timing and with the money issues going on right now. And, you know, Ertz and Peters. Ertz is in contract negotiations with the Eagles, reconstructing his contract. He wants more money. He wants an extended contract, and he's most likely going to get it. Zach Ertz is going to be an Eagle for life, whether people like it or not. He's going to be on the Philadelphia Eagles after this year or after his contract year. And who knows what that means for Dallas Goedert, and who knows if that's a mistake. But I just can't see Ertz really going anywhere. I don't see him being traded, especially now. I don't see him leaving in the offseason without really pushing the Eagles to try and re-sign him. A lot of things would have to happen with the management, with the upper management, with the coaching, with just how the way the Eagles are playing in order for Ertz to really even consider leaving, in my opinion. I just can't see it. You know, there would have to be a lot of bad blood, you know, forming for that to happen, and I just cannot see that happening. Ertz is a Philly guy. He's made a very, very good career being in Philadelphia. Nobody's ever going to wear that number 86 ever again. He'll probably go into the Football Hall of Fame, let alone the Eagles Hall of Fame. His jersey will most likely be retired. He's going to break the all-time receptions or yards or something this year with receptions. This upcoming season where he'll break Harold Carmichael's record, who is in the Hall of Fame. He's one of the top 3 tight ends in the league. He's a great player. I love Zach Ertz. Don't get me wrong. I have, bobbleheads of Ertz and signed things and jerseys. It's Ertz. Everybody likes Ertz. And, with the contract negotiations, I'm sure they'll get a deal done sooner rather than later. So who knows? There will be a video on that whenever that happens. But as of right now, I don't think we're going to sign Leonard Fournette. I just don't think it would make sense. I can definitely see him going to a team like the Rams or like the Buccaneers are probably going to be that front runner. Because as we all know, they have Shady McCoy. But he ain't Shady McCoy. He's just not. He's not LaShawn McCoy. They have another guy that I don't even know his name. But if they sign Fournette, that's going to be scary. Let's be honest here. That's going to be scary. Because now you're giving Brady running backs and wide receivers. Going to be deadly. But who knows? Who knows what will happen with Fournette. Obviously going to keep a radar on him. Another guy that we have talked about a ton on this channel, especially, is Yannick Ngakoue. He was traded yesterday to the Minnesota Vikings for a second and an unconditional 5th-round pick, which could end up being a 3rd. In my opinion, I think they could have gotten the deal done. I think they should have gotten the deal done. Yes, he is a 1-year rental, but I think, Howie is very good with his money. He knows how to, pull the strings the right ways and get deals done. I think we could have easily signed a deal with Ngakoue. Who knows what's going to happen in the offseason if we do make a move for him. But Jacksonville stinks. I mean, they're the worst team in the league as of right now, I think. You just lost Ngakoue. You just cut Fournette. You don't have anybody. I mean, their team is a joke. But, I don't really care about Jacksonville. It's the Jaguars. But I personally believe that the Eagles could have gotten a deal done for Yannick Ngakoue, and it really does suck that we couldn't get that done. Now, there are guys still out there, bigger names like Logan Ryan, Jadeveon Clowney still out there. And then you got a couple other, lesser guys that are names, but they're not as good as Logan Ryan and Jadeveon Clowney. Now, are the Eagles going to make moves for them? I doubt it. Especially not Logan Ryan. I feel like we have a ton of cornerbacks. You got Nickel Roby Coleman, you got Slay, you got Maddox, you got LeBlanc, you got Jones, you got what's his face? Williams. Trevor Williams. You just signed back. There's a lot of cornerbacks on this team. Now, if you want to make the move for Clowney, I would understand that. I would get that. You could play him at linebacker. You could play him at end. You could play him basically anywhere within the front 7. He's a great player. Don't get me wrong. But I just cannot see him getting a deal done with the Eagles where he is happy with his money. And I don't think the Eagles are going to overpay for a guy that's most likely going to be a 1-year rental. I just can't see that. Now, Jason Peters. If you guys have not already heard, Andre Dillard is now done for the season. He has a torn bicep muscle, something like that. He's done for the year. All right? Jalen Regor also got injured yesterday. He was making a tackle because Hurts threw an interception, and he injured his wrist or shoulder or his arm or something like that. He is questionable for week 1. We don't even know if he's going to play. But back to Jason Peters. With Dillard being out, you would expect Jason Peters to just move back to his regular position at left tackle. Everything's going to work out fine. He's on like a 1-year, $4 million, $3 million deal. But no. Peters wants more money. He does indeed want more money. And I don't know if the Eagles are going to give it to him. I don't think they should. He's lucky enough to be playing in the NFL with the Eagles at this point in his career. He's like 38, 39 years old. Who knows how much he has left in the tank. And I don't know. I just don't think that they should give him a contract. Especially, what does he want? Does he want upwards of $7 million or more? Because if that's the case, then that just doesn't make sense. And what is he going to do? Hold out? I mean, that just doesn't really make sense to me. I don't understand why he's doing this. Obviously because of money, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know how I really feel about, you know, him coming to us with 2 weeks left into the season and saying, oh, well, or into the off season and saying, oh, well, now I want more money. I don't know how I feel about that. But, you know, more news on Jalen Regor will be coming within the 2 weeks. There will be a ton more of Eagles videos coming out. If you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. Go Birds. Eagles, Washington football team will be playing September 13th. Cannot wait. Almost 2 weeks away. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I am out. Peace. Go Birds.